Welcome back to the tutorial 7 of the C8 Corvette. Uh, in this tutorial, we're going to fix up some of the surfaces that we created last time. And after that, the next surfaces that we're going to we're going to start working on is this surface here, which basically there's a cut here, you can see it. That comes down to the wheel arch, which is this line here. Let's have a look at some other picture here. So, right, you can see the cut on this picture because the picture is not very clear, but there's a joint that goes across somewhere here. So the surfaces that we're going to do is going to be from this joint, and all the way down here to this edge, come in here, and this upper wheel arch perimeter. Okay, so and then this other picture we can see a little bit more the joint that I'm talking about. So this is the joint. This is the joint what I'm talking about here. Okay, so let's jump into solid and then try to fix the lost surface that we made. And uh, so the mistake that we did is that we need the boundary surfaces all the way and then not loft surface. So we're going to fix that today. So if we jump over to the future tree and then come down here and just delete that knit, and then we're going to delete the mirror, and then we're going to delete the boundary surface here, and then let's just pull it down here so we can see it more. And then we're going to delete this 3D sketch on that spline, and then we're going to delete this sketch here as well on the edge, so that we can create separate 3D sketches on all these profiles here. Okay, so the first 3D sketch we're going to do is going to be this one here from this edge. So pull it until you see the black dot. So from this sketch down to about here. Exit the sketch, and then we're gonna come in here and then give it a little bit of profile, not too much though. So that about that, and then we're going to want to make sure that okay, so let's go from so we upside down on this one. Okay, so now we're good. All right, so yeah, so let's go from this angle here, and then we want to add a little bit of profile to that. We're gonna pull it down just a little bit, not so much, just so we have a little bit of profile. Okay, so exit that one, and then we're gonna come in here, and then and let's see. Okay, that goes like that. That goes like that. Good. Okay, so we're gonna come in here, and then we're just going to create some 3D sketches on all these edges here. So let's do the first one. It's going to be all separate sketches. So make sure you exit after each sketch as I'm doing it. So 3D sketch, and then grab a spline, grab onto this point, and then grab onto these edges, and then this point. Okay, exit that sketch, and then we're going to exit this sketch. Okay, and then we're gonna make another one, right? So 3D sketch, spline, and from this point, and just stay on this line all the way to the end. Okay, uh, to this point, exit, and exit this sketch. Okay, and again 3D sketch, spline to this point, all the way up to, oh, hold on. Let's do a Control Z. I wasn't happy with that one. So spline again. So from that point all the way up, all the way up to that point. Okay, that's good. And then exit the sketch. And another 3D sketch. Spline from this point to this point, all the way down to this point. Okay, exit the sketch. Let's do another one here, another spline. 3D sketch, 3D spline. And okay, and then exit this sketch, and then let's add one more 3D sketch spline from this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, exit that one. Okay, so we got all these ones done now. Exit this one. And then let's jump in here and then create our surfaces. So let's do loft surface. And then we're going to select this sketch and then this sketch. And then jump over to guide curves and then make sure you select the line. Press OK on that. And then this one, and press OK on that, and that creates a surface, our first surface. So press OK on that. Okay, and then on this area here, let's just open up our loft and then bring back our sketches because it hides it automatically after once you finish with it. So I want to keep seeing them. Okay, so let's jump in here and then for this surface, we're going to do. Let's try loft surface. So let's check. Let's select that one and this one. And for guide curves, select this line. Select the line, and then select the edge. And let's have a look at that one. Not sure that would work, but it does work. Okay, that's good. And let's hide that one. Let's see if we have a nice. Okay, so it's not very. I'm not happy with that there. I think I'm seeing a step. Yeah, so let's fix that. Let's delete this surface here. Okay, and then let's grab a bonder surface. And let's grab that one and this one. And for direction to this one, and then this one here. And then we're going to add here tangents to face. And press OK. Press again, edit future, and just to check. Yeah, so tangents to face. Okay. So edit feature. So yes, we do have our tangency now there. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so let's have a look now. Yeah, so now it's nice and smooth all the way around. Okay, so next surface is going to be, once we bring back the 3D sketch here, so right click on that one, show the 3D sketch. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to extend the surface Okay, let's have a look at how does it lie down to the surfaces here. That looks good to me. That looks very good to me. So same surface. Sure, same surface. That's even closer. So that's even better. Okay. So let's keep that as is, and then press OK on that. And then we're gonna come into the top plane here from the top, and then we're going to make a sketch on the top plane, sketch on the top plane, and then we're going to convert some entities. We're going to convert this entity, this entity, this entity, and then press OK. And then let's jump over to surfaces here, trim surface, and then get rid of all these surfaces here and press OK. All right, so that looks good. And then so now with this surface, we get rid of that step that was here initially. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is grab the top view, and then we make a sketch on the top view here, and then we're gonna make from here to here, and then we're going to cut that. So surface is trim surface. Maybe we can bring this line a bit further in. Okay, or maybe further somewhere here. Yeah, let's do somewhere here. Yeah. Okay, and then let's jump to surfaces, trim surface, and trim this surface off. Okay, that's good. All right. So next thing is next thing what we're going to do is we're going to grab a boundary surface, or yeah, a boundary surface. And let's grab boundary surface, and we're going to go from this edge to this spline. Press OK on that, and just bring your cursor to the connector and press right click, and then right click on the mouse, and then flip connectors. And then for direction 2, let's choose this sketch here. Okay, press OK. All right, and now it gave us that curvature that we were looking for. All right, so let's have a look at from the side here. And that looks good. That looks good there. Okay, and let's have a look from the top. And then let's just jump back in here to this surface, because I'm seeing that we're not tangent with that surface. So boundary surface, edit that feature, and we're going to add tangency to face. Yeah, let's have a look now. So now we got rid of the step, so that's good. Okay, so let's jump back into the top plane here for a second, and then that looks good. However, I did saw something somewhere. No, that all looks good. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so and then now what we're going to do is mirror this over, choose front plane, and then we're going to mirror over the bodies, these bodies that we made. Press OK. Perfect. And now we're just gonna hide these sketches here. All right. Okay. So these sketches here, so hide them. hide this one, hide that one, and then hide these ones, and then hide these sketches. Control Z, surfaces, just, and then boundary surface, surface here, surface here, boundary surface here, hide that one. And then there's another sketch here that we want to hide. Okay, so let's hide that, and let's hide that. Hide that one. Okay, and then lastly, going to hide this sketch here, blue. Okay, all right. So now let's jump into surfaces, and then let's knit these surfaces together with the body. And then let's try to choose these ones as well. Okay, so now they all knit together, and then we don't have that step anymore that we had before. Okay, so that looks good. So now that we fixed up that surface here, and then we don't have any steps here, we can get on this surface here that goes from this joint all the way up in this area, and then we want to create that little bit here. Okay, so let's get on with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hide this 3D spline from that edge. Okay, and then we're gonna jump over to our first display state, and then we're going to hide all these 3D sketches so it won't get in the way by visual. Let's hide that one as well, and then hide that one as well, hide this one as well, hide this one as well. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to sketch on the front plane, and then the first sketches we're gonna make is from this corner to this corner. We're not gonna come all the way down to here and then like that. We're going to create a little bit of a what do you call it? Won't be that sharp. Okay, so say that. All right, so let's grab a spline here, and then let's jump from this uh, corner to about here, and then maybe we let it go a little bit up, just a tiny bit, somewhere there, and then maybe a little bit up more. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, and then let's pull this up to about here, and let's just click on it and check our curvature terms, and then yeah, that's some fix up a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better now. Okay, so clicking on again, and then get rid of the curvature columns, and then the second curve, let's exit the sketch, and the second curve is going to be on the top plane, and then personal multi profile. That's a great tool. The next sketch is going to be a spline from this point to this point here. Let's come a bit further down, maybe down here. Okay, and then let's just grab that and give it a little bit of profile, just a tiny bit. Uh, Something like that. That's enough for that one. And exit the sketch. And let's create that 3D spline with the sketch on sketch. Okay, so let's grab this sketch and then this sketch and press OK. All right. Okay, so the next one is next sketch is going to be on the front plane again, and normal to profile. Let's grab a spline, and then I'm going to snap here, and of course we're gonna pull it down, two down, so make sure that we have coincidence. It's kind of one of my tricks. So we're gonna come all the way back here. Basically, this line goes inside this vent. So let's come all the way down here, and then let's come to this point, and then okay. And so now we have the coincidence here, and let's grab that line, and then let's grab that line and just bring it down a little bit here, so we have a little bit of nice uh, curvature with that one. Okay, and then let's just fix this up, pull this line up a little bit to make it straight, and then let's have a look at that one, and then maybe pull it down here. Okay, so that creates that for us, so that's good. So exit the sketch. Okay, and then the next one is going to be on the top plane, sketch on the top plane, normal to profile. And then again, let's grab a spline uh, from here, from here all the way to in here. And then let's grab that point and pull it to the edge so we have the coincidence. Okay, and then let's grab this line and then create our profile on this. So pull this out to about there, and then this one here, and then we're gonna come here and then create a little bit of, not much, just a little bit, something like that. uh okay, let's grab this line, pull it out somewhere there, come back in here, and then so we can have that little bit of indentation. If we look at a picture, let's jump into a picture here. Let's have a look at this picture, and then we have not much, but a little bit here, a little bit of indentation. So I think that's good enough, and it's pretty straight. Uh, let's pull it here. This on. Let's put it back, something like that. Okay, so that's good. Exit the sketch. All right, and then let's grab again the projected curve, sketch on sketch, sketch on sketch, create that sketch. Okay, and then let's jump over to our second display state, and we're going to turn this line. Let's just have a look. So we have that one, that indentation there, and then we have that curvature there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're gonna come in here and grab a 3D sketch, grab a spline, and then let's try to grab to the edge, and at this point try to make as much point as possible especially when we get to the indentation part, so we will have that. Okay, so let's follow the wheel arch here. Okay, and then here, and then here we can just go all the way. It's getting straighter. Okay, so let's come to about here, not all the way to the edge, and make sure that we coincident in the end, which we are, and then uh, exit the sketch. Okay, and then we're going to hide our 3D spline, not the 3D curve, the 3D spline that we created. We're going to hide that because that's not so tangent with everything else. And then let's try to get rid of this line here as well, so hide that one. Good. And then let's jump into the top, and then we have a nice beautiful tangent line all the way through that point, and then we have a nice tangent line all the way to that point. Okay, right. So let's jump back to the first display state, and then uh, make a click on front plane, normal to profile, and then we're going to grab a 3D curve from this point all the way up to this corner here, uh, exactly on the corner. Okay, so again, let's create that. So 3D sketch, spline, and then we're gonna come from here to this point. Okay, and then let's grab that and give that a profile because it does have a profile from the side, not much but a little bit, and then maybe something like that. So that's a good profile there, and then it will follow down on this way. Okay, so we're not going to exit the sketch yet. We're gonna come in from the front plane, normal to profile, and then we're going to give it a profile uh, this way as well. So let's have a look at the picture here and see that profile curvature. So that profile curvature, uh, the profile curvature that we just made is the one that profile. Okay, so that. Okay, so let's jump back to here again. Yeah. Okay, so this line here. So it has a little bit of profile. It's not too much, but a little bit here. Um, okay, so can jump over here and then go to right plane, and then yeah. So basically, that's all the profile this needs on this section. That's good enough. And then the next 3D sketch is going this point this edge. So let's jump back to the second display state, and then make sure you snip on the edge, not inner edge. So let's grab that spline. Let's exit the sketch first because we want to make separate 3D sketches. And grab that spline and grab on this point and just grab anywhere on this edge. Okay, and when you jump back to first display state, space bar, and then let's have a look at our joint. So we almost nailed it. So let's maybe pull it up a little. It's already touching on the edge. So a bit that's our cut, that's our joint on the vehicle there. So next thing to do is give it a profile to that spline. So let's click right plane, normal to file, and then let's have a look at the picture because all right. So basically the cut on this picture, you can see the cut very well because the picture is not very good, but the cut is comes from the highest point and it goes something like that. So it doesn't have that much of a profile again on this section. However, it kind of curves in and then not like that. So let's have a look at another picture. Let's have a look at this picture. Right. So you can see how much profile we need on that area there. So it goes over there all the way up here, and then we will cut the headlight out. So uh, let's have a look, and then let's pull it up. Let's bring it in, bring this a little bit, just a tiny bit, then something like that. Maybe we don't, not going to give much over there. So that's we leave it as is right now, and we can always come back and edit that 3D sketch later on if we're not satisfied with the surface. So exit that sketch, and then we jump into our second display here, and then we're going to add a third one. And the third 3D sketch, 3D spline. Let's go to 3D sketch, 3D spline, and then grab and then snake here, and let's see what we have. Okay, and let's have a look from the top. Okay, let's try to make it. Ah, okay, so that's good. And then let's coming to the front here, and then give a profile to that curvature as well. We're gonna have the same profile as this one here. You pull this one down a little bit, so say it straight as that one, and then exit the sketch. Okay, and then all right. So the next thing we need to do, going to do, is create again some separate 3D splines. So grab 3D sketch, 3D spline, and then let's grab onto this point. Try to stay on the edge as much as possible. Exit the sketch, exit that sketch, and then 3D sketch, spline, and then stay on the edge, and then stay edge, and then exit the sketch. Okay, and then we're going to make another sketch on the bottom here, right? Um, so let's grab a 3D sketch again. It's fine, and then just follow these points all the way to the point that so let's follow points all the way to okay all the way to that point. Okay, so exit the sketch, and then now exit this sketch here, and then let's hide this long one. So click on that one and let's hide it for now. Okay, and then we're gonna come in here and then jump surface, and let's do a boundary surface. So let's choose this profile, and then selection manager, this profile and this profile. It's okay. And for directions to choose that one, this line, and this line, and rest of the that. Okay, so let's see our dentation that we were looking for. So our dentation is perfect on this corner here. Let's take off the appearance. Okay, so we can see our indentation, which is perfect, and we don't have any sharp or steppage that we can. Okay. However, we can come back later on and maybe if we need to, we can edit these splines to comfort our surface as it should be. So let's mirror this surface over to the other end, and then come in here to, and then jump to futures, mirror first plane. We're going to choose front plane. What is the mirror? Let's choose this body here. Okay, and then let's go to surfaces, like hit surface, this body, that body, and this body, and so. All right. So this concludes this tutorial here. We did fix up this area here, which I'm very happy about, and then we created our half of our half of our wheel arch, and then see you back in the next tutorial. And I hope you've been able to follow me step by step on this tutorial. And thank you very much. All right, see you in the next one.